Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for another Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC 17 speculation video. As you all know, we're getting more DLC in 2024. The new story scenario looks pretty dang epic. The mysterious warrior, who could that possibly be? Not too sure. Maybe Bardock, I don't know. But today, we're here to talk about the new additional playable characters. Who could they possibly add that's not already in Xenoverse 2? Well, technically, this character is already in Xenoverse 2, but I'm talking about the different variants. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That can also sell DLC at the same time. You can already see my prediction here up on screen. I would like to see Dragon Ball Super Rage BROLY that can also transform into his Super Saiyan state. Comment down below the different characters you guys would like to see in DLC Pack 17. So today we're just giving out some predictions. We're going to go ahead and try to create a skill set for BROLY with the Rage and Super Saiyan BROLY over on Dragon Ball The Breakers. As you all know, they recently had their first anniversary. Season 4 is dropping soon on November 1st. Stay tuned to the channel because I will be covering everything in regards to Season 4. It's pretty dang hype. But first, before we get into all that, we have to break down Rage and Super Saiyan BROLY. So first and foremost, these characters are going to be playing very differently, at least according to the live stream that we watched a couple days ago. Rage BROLY over here is more of an offense type of character, and Super Saiyan BROLY is an offense and defense type of character. Plus, they're both going to have their own exclusive attacks. They are going to be sharing some attacks at the same time, but this is something that's extremely awesome that Xenoverse 2 doesn't really do, because if y'all remember with the previous transformed cast characters, I mean, we have Dragon Ball Superhero Base Gohan transforming into his Potential Unleashed, Dispo with his Supersonic mode, Dragon Ball Super Gogeta, so on and so forth, right? Every time a cast character transforms, their skill set stays the same as their base form. However, over on Dragon Ball The Breakers, as I just said, they're going to have their own exclusive attacks, which is something I definitely appreciate. Anyway, how many new attacks does Rage BROLY have? Well, he has about 6. Now, we're going to go ahead and rewatch the live stream that happened a couple days ago. We're going to go ahead and showcase all of the different abilities. First up, we have Aura Trap. Now, this is extremely cool because it pulls in the opponent and then you get to land a super attack or a combo string. And check this out. Hey, pretty dang epic. So that's Aura Trap. As for the second super attack, we have Gigantic Explosion, as you just saw. Now, I don't really know the official name of this attack. Obviously, once the character does drop, we'll get all the official names, but there it is. I think this is the evasive. I'm just calling it Gigantic Explosion for now because usually BROLY trademarks the names or the words Gigantic or Meteor, right? So I feel like Gigantic Explosion makes the most sense. Plus, we have giant AoE attacks. As y'all know, Majin Vegeta's Final Explosion, Majin Buu's Angry Explosion. So I feel like Gigantic Explosion could work as well. As for the third super, we have a different clip right here. And this is Meteor Charge. Once again, that's not the official name, but there it is. Do you see that? Now, to be fair, that could be Gigantic Charge from Full Power Super Saiyan BROLY over on Xenoverse 2. Not entirely sure because they didn't land that attack, but just to see that once more, here it is. We have the same aura and effect to it. Do you see that? The electricity, all of that is literally from Xenoverse 2. I mean, it's already known that this game is also created by Dimps. They share the same assets as Xenoverse 2. So yeah, this actually could be Gigantic Charge, but again, not entirely sure. So I'm just calling it Meteor Charge. Sounds pretty awesome to me. Now, as for the fourth super attack, we have his mouth cannon move. I think the official name of this is Gigantic Breath, and it's right here. Oh, he just used it. Let's go back a little bit. Yeah, this is cool. This is actually his first ultimate attack. And again, if they do implement Rage and Super Saiyan BROLY in Xenoverse 2. This is nothing but pure speculation. I think Mouth Cannon could be a very awesome move. Not as awesome as the next super attack that we have here, Planet's Crusher. Check this out. I 100% want to see this move in Xenoverse 2. Again, if they implement this character, right? I think it's actually down here. Yeah, so it seems like he's throwing out the original DBZ BROLY attacks. What is it called? But there it is, Planet Crusher. And it's super epic. And it's strange because usually a level 4 villain has this type of move. You know, Frieza's Death Ball, Cell's Perfect Kamehameha. But no, level 2 Rage BROLY has the power of a level 4. What the heck, man? This is why they literally said with overwhelming destructive power like multiple different times, right? For his actual transformation, I believe it's down here. We have the... Yo, it's funny how they actually included the Frieza meme, right? But here's the transformation. They also created a Paragus model just for this 2 or 3 second scene, man. That's something I can definitely respect. Also, shout outs to the Xenoverse 2 modders, because y'all already know that they're going to be getting inside the Dragon Ball The Breakers files and getting all of the Rage, Super Saiyan Broly models and Paragus models and including them into Xenoverse 2 probably. So I'm looking forward to that as well. But yeah, that was the transformation. Pretty dang epic. Those were all the 6 different attacks that Rage BROLY has. Here's the entire list. Aura Trap, I know for sure, as well as Super Saiyan are the official names. Not too sure about the other 4, but yeah, just showed you guys the gameplay of it. Now for Super Saiyan BROLY over here, he actually has a total of 7 different attacks. However, 2 of them are from Rage BROLY, Aura Trap, and Gigantic Explosion, the evasive. And the 7th skill that you can see right here is Gigantic Meteor. This is actually the area map destroying move. You know how we have 5 different locations and you press both L1 and R1 at the same time. We activate this cutscene, right? Yeah, that's what skill 7 is. So as for the other 4 new attacks for Super Saiyan BROLY over here, Energy Shields. Now this is actually over here. See, did you see that? That was Gigantic Explosion, or, you know, the attack from DBZ BROLY. DBS BROLY also has the same move, so I wouldn't be surprised if Rage and Super Saiyan BROLY have some moves from DB Super BROLY, right? That actually makes the most sense to me. But anyway, here is the Energy Shield, I believe, over here. There it is. Do you see that? So he activates his shields, and of course, it deflects all of the Ki Blast attacks, probably strike attacks as well. It doesn't last very long, but that's definitely a shield of some sort, I guess. As for the second new attack for Super Saiyan BROLY, we have Double Gigantic Blast. Now, this is actually from the trailer. They didn't utilize this attack during the showcase, but this is pretty dang cool because this is the move that overpowered Gallic Kamehameha. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Now, once again, don't know what the official name of that move is called, so I'm just calling it Double Gigantic Blast for now. Going back to the other previous moves, we do have this one. This is pretty basic. This is actually just an energy wave. So I wouldn't be surprised if they include full power energy wave for Rage or Super Saiyan BROLY, right? This is cool though, because this is a green energy wave, and he uses it right here. Look at that, pretty dang epic. And we have Blast Meteor. This is right here, I believe, after he transforms. You can see it's literally the scene from the movie, and it's cool because after he does the attack, which does look very similar to Super Boo's Human Annihilation super attack, you know, the different Ki Blasts flying down towards the map, attacking everybody in sight. Anyway, afterwards, he gets that shield that I just showcased, but it activates on its own after you use the ultimate attack. So you basically get a free one of those. So those are the 4 different attacks for Super Saiyan BROLY. Now, if we go back over here, you can see that we have a total of 10 new skills for both Rage and Super Saiyan BROLY, right? Here are all of them. Once again, some of them aren't using their official names, but it's fine. Now we can try to create the Xenoverse 2 presets of BROLY Dragon Ball Super. Once again, this is just pure speculation. So as we all know, there's 4 super attacks, 2 ultimates, 1 evasive, and an awoken slot, right? So here is my actual prediction. This is what I think Xenoverse 2 might do if we do get this character in DLC Pack 17. So going down the list, we have Gigantic Rage, because this is literally BROLY's attack. His name is literally in the name of the super, Rage, right? He did this in the movie. It was pretty strange to me why they included this for full power Super Saiyan BROLY when there's literally a plethora of other skills they could have implemented. But hey, it's still awesome nonetheless. But I feel like they might be reusing that for Rage BROLY over here. Next, we have Maximum Charge for Super 4. Now, this is a given, right? This is pretty obvious. Well, I mean, I could be extremely wrong, but with every single DLC character that they've implemented in the past, the majority of them has a key charge skill, whether it's burst charge, ultimate charge, or maximum charge, whatever. I feel like BROLY might have maximum charge. As for Ultimate 2, I really do feel like they might give him full power energy wave, because as you guys just saw, he does have a green energy wave blast, and this is Dimps we're talking about, so they'll probably think like, hey, we already have a ultimate attack similar to that, so let's just include full power energy wave. Right? For the evasive, either Blast Meteor or Instant Rise. So Blast Meteor because that move is also in the Breakers, and DBZ BROLY already has it in Xenoverse 2. Instant Rise because full power Super Saiyan BROLY has that as well. So one of the two. I mean, I would take a brand new evasive, but as for the new super attacks that they could be implementing, we have right here. I would like to see double Gigantic Blast, because as you all know, this might be a Super Saiyan Rage BROLY, so we do need some Super Saiyan BROLY representation up in here. And double Gigantic Blast, you know, the attack that overpowered Gallic Gun and Kamehameha. I think that would be a great super attack. Comment down below the supers you guys would like to see. Gigantic Breath, the mouth cannon attack. I feel like that would be a great super, just because, you know, he needs a basic Ki Blast attack, right? Or they could do something similar to Full Power Jiren, where they included Full Power Energy Wave as a super attack. Who knows, but I think Gigantic Breath would be extremely awesome. And for the ultimate, out of the 4 ultimates I believe we just saw from the Breakers, I would like to see Planet Crusher. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Blast Meteor, the Green Energy Wave, the Gigantic Breath, that was actually an ultimate, but I put it down as a super attack. I think are all great ultimates, right? But I think Planet Crusher beats all of them for sure. And yeah, once again, the Awoken preset, we have Super Saiyan. Now, obviously, I would rather see a preset of Rage BROLY with 8 out of the 10 different attacks that we get from the Breakers. But this right here is just, you know, me keeping my expectations extremely low. And, you know, it's just, I feel like this is something that Dimps would do. It's not that bad, because technically we have 4 new skill attacks: Super Saiyan, Planet Crusher, Double Gigantic Blast, and Gigantic Breath. That's 4 new supers. Now, obviously this could be extremely wrong, but my prediction in terms of seeing new skills for Rage BROLY and Super Saiyan BROLY is 4 new attacks, you know, or 4 new skills, right? Whether 3 of them are being attacks and then the Awoken preset, I'm not too sure, but I feel like 3 or 4 attacks for BROLY is, you know, kind of like the norm for the recent DLC characters. So yeah, that's just my prediction right there. Now, what I was about to say before is that It would be great if we see 8 out of the new attacks from Breakers in Xenoverse 2. So the, let's say, Aura Trap, Gigantic Explosion, Meteor Charge, and Energy Shield could be the 4 supers. As for the ultimate, Planet Crusher and Gigantic Breath, the 2 different ultimates. The Evasive, Blast Meteor down here. Actually, yeah, we already have Blast Meteor as an evasive, right? For DBZ Broly. So, recently, with some of the characters, Dragon Ball Super Hero Gohan, for example, and Power Awakening Piccolo, they both received original attacks, but with slight tweaks to them, right? They've been reworked in some type of way. So I could see Blast Meteor being a reworked version of the original attack, more suitable for Dragon Ball Super Broly. That could be interesting. Oh, and maybe even a reworked version of Energy Wave. You know how we have the orange full power Energy Wave? Yeah, they could just recolor that into a green color, and yeah, there we have it. But yeah, anyway, this is it for today's video. Just really wanted to talk about DLC Pack 17, giving out a character prediction. I would like to see Dragon Ball Super Wrath Broly transforming into his Super Saiyan form. And these, you know, are the 10 different or new skills that we're getting in the Breakers. So we could potentially see some of these attacks in Xenoverse 2. As I said before, you know, both of these games were created by Dimps. They both share assets. Xenoverse 2 over in the Breakers. Majority is that way, right? And some of the Breakers exclusive items over in Xenoverse 2 as accessories, stuff like that. But yeah, just comment down below what you guys think about today's video. Is Broly a character you guys would like to see in DLC Pack 17? Comment down below your guys' predictions and ideas. And make sure to drop a like on today's video if you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!